Flavia mentioned that she stayed in touch with...
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is...
It's a wondrous bag.
Trick a friend.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have...
Oh.
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine so...
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to...
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out.
Lynette, could you come...
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say. Father says that you did...
That's all right.
Oh, I guess you... After Lady Farina.
A diplomatic gift!
Yes, I was... It could have been done as an... Furthermore...
Well, that's true.
I would agree, but I've also... I suspect you'll have to ask...
Isn't he... But back to the top.
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads...
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are...
Are you going to... take the gnosis...
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, switching my masks is something... Well, that depends on many things. No, as for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh?
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magician. The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this must be life. All right, then.
Well, guess we said Charlotte, huh? Shall we go see what Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so busy getting to that... You really are here, Neverlette! Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
Whoa. So that's what happened? Focalor destroyed the Divine Throne of... But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you...
For me, the authority of the Fontanians were incomplete, but so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient In other words, when I...
Focalor must have counted on... Yeah! And in a manner...
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I have investigated his case along but whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been. As for the judgment passed by the orator, whether it was due to that
Guess Focalor had fun. Hang on a second. Back when Fontanians hadn't yet...
Life has always flowed like...
Yeah! Lynette said the fountain is...
In truth, even those Oceanids who were blessed with it...
Paimon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know. I have investigated his case along, but whether it be by sentiment, as for the judgment passed by the orator, whether it was due to that
Guess Focalor had... hang on a second. Back when Fontanians hadn't yet...
Life has always flowed.
Yeah! Lynette said the fountain is where...
In truth, even those Oceanids who were blessed...
Paimon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon still got a question about... When we spoke to Linny earlier, we guessed that there might be...
No wonder that. So regarding this specific issue, I was... In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going...
What next?
The All-Devourer. I can finally catch the scent of your power. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before.
I do not know what you speak of.
Of course, you should have the remains of the...
Remains? Well, that much is true, but I fear I have never heard...
I've been training with my... It is only natural for the... Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of myth. To live in itself is a blessing. But once a...
What do you mean by that?
No need to...
This third
Master never mentioned them to me. If you're interested, though, I could...
Next time, you believe...
I do. Wait.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove...
The remains of... So that's what the...
All the same, assuming...
And she said that it would...
If she speaks the truth... I had guessed that you might already be familiar. That means that the Gnosis... I wonder. Does your body also...
No, let's not think comparing the Traveler to the dead. That's what you say, but this topic still...
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind...
Alright. Whatever.
Yes.
But... She...
I suppose that would be the mystery. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, life flows like... And what, ultimately, is the difference between...
perfect.
The only ones for the job.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh?
I came across this commission. It seems simple. With the reputation of the event.
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your
Okay, so who?
This commission was jointly issued, but the problem is...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If someone...
Unlikely. Several besides. Putting up in any case.
Alright then, let's go! I'm on start...
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
To Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business.
Oh, no, we're
Ah, so you're here about that? To be honest, we aren't holding out much. We've pretty much had it up.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really have...
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know it may seem like we just don't know. At least that's what...
All right.
Young guy. In his... I chat with...
Now that you've started talking...
But of course, there aren't many young...
Could he have just...
No, he's...
Huh.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. He would often take time to... And whenever someone... As the village chief...
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all, but, you wouldn't happen to know...
I'm ashamed to admit it, but...
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll get... Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like... We used to always sit together. I was actually adopted by the people of Amar. I was surrounded by...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to do. Really?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing village, no matter what came my way, he was so ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things
Wow. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
Oh, right. I did ask him about... I didn't know whether that...
Still not much...
Look at me. The last time I talked this much in one... come to think of it. Every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange? The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Windblade! Wrap up the flame! A proper send-off! From the Spino Umbrella Warfare, I guess! Umbrella Warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
blade. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ah! Hiya!
Time for your arraignment!
Umbrella warfare, I guess. La 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 la. Yeah. Hi. 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 Ouchie. Oh, hi. Hi. Ja. 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 Ha. Ja. 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 Ha. Ja. Let's dance. Oh, this one's got your name on it.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
It was no trouble.
No, they seem agitated.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsland!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you. Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased Hilly Trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the Hilly Trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. So that was the someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name, I'm loath to admit.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise Roptatir, the visionary, no matter how eroded my...
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. And the one we just learned about,
They were once people of great esteem, 6 of us. Yet, so they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, indeed, if they are not, of course.
So, Dane, what have you been...
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we...
Oh, Paimon remembers!
Indeed. The eye was integral to their plan. There are many signs.
Then, what's your...
Our most pressing based on the intel I've gathered so far.
The ley lines?
Traveler, my recent investigation...
Wait!
It's certainly possible.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little... So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
This is such a great place for a vacation.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then, but why would he do something?
Whatever the Abyss...
What sort of
that their goal is... I am the only person who knows it's... Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of However, considering their single... Come with me.
Oh, so you're going to...
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside. The mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Be gone! Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Windblade!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Foolish mortal!
Feeling lucky?
Desolation!
Warfare, I guess! A proper send-off! From Machina with love. Motion to compel!
Hear the mighty
Windblade! Object.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it! Haha! Hiya! Ah! Umbrella warfare, I guess! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky? Come on, we can do it.
Winter is nigh. Pierce the bomb.
Feeling lucky? Watch out! Hey, attack! That's the way.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel...
Wow, you must be really sensitive.
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your... That's quite the gamble.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have... But if it's a conversation you want...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the new world, they bade farewell at last. Such was the...
Did you hear that? It sounded... Oh, this is weird. Let's check it... like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed. Release your
Over there. It looks like they're sleepy.
In the end, sleep well, Father. Sleep well, mine. When you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hill... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our... Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss...
The Abyss? Oh, thank you for...
Well, that... Oh, also, you didn't happen to come up... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least...
But how is... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been a... You're right. We should narrow down the possibility.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him. Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories?
Just like what happened with Greater... No. But just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently... Do you think maybe...
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, time travel is extremely... If this person only exists in people...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in... Just like how you entered... That would also explain why we seem to be at... Right. If he's some... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw... Who knows how long this ley line dis... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Like, does it maybe leave...
All the memories seem to be... No. All the memories... If time is allowed to pass within...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake... The implanted memory... If the memories include... Like, there could be... Oh, that's why he makes...
The color of the sky. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. No. The color of the sky. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing village. No. The color of the sky.
Oh, right!
Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly. Even when it...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah!
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to— Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't. You could all—
Oh, I think you're an you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of it—
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot. So...
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The founder of the... The founder of the Abyss Order. The founder of the The founder of the Abyss Order. The founder...
Born into abject You're... Kari Bear Alb...
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory. But... I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope. Father told me that once I possessed all those but despite his intentions, in truth, the person you see before you now is nothing but a... As for your question, in its primitive form, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower, but it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes, I have the ability to control the... After all. That. I just wanted them to feel like I once... As if... Why would I do something... But I had to know what it would be like if Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiet, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live along? I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds... After all, any chance at living even the form you see before you... I know. But there's nothing... If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with this... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Exactly. The loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. Captain Dainsleif has had his plan was to he would then hand the that way. Captain Dainsleif could have. That's right. Because before you two entered that false location.
Traveler.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the... Given the tense situation, I'm sorry, Traveler. I promise I'm not trying... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of everything they... In any case... You remember my father, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness, to comfort me, that story, man. My goal was simply to implant a specific memory. In that memory... I can't change the world. All that's left of my... But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane. I didn't expect that after everything, were it not for that. The Loom of Fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles, yes. Not long ago, such a flagrant However, you could say that. Just look at Kari, even as a hilly churl. He brought comfort. So ask yourself, of course, that's only... Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who called. There's so much. There's just... Why?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at... Do you remember? You told me to have a place like that. Well, what do you think of that as a...
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek, I don't even know how to This space has lost its tether. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear, everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me...
sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said, oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Oh, it's just that, well, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the... There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of... Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Oh, it's you two. I was part of this. Honestly, he always seemed... If Kari Bear wants... I relied on him for a lot of... Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped. Otherwise, why would he just leave like... You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Kari Bear said. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two.
Well, that ship... Oh, right! Weren't you about... A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see...
remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Windblade! 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 Remarkable condition.